O.J. Simpson. The juice is loose. That's right.
Heard that.
O.J. Simpson.
They really cut him loose?
O.J. Simpson was granted parole today after more than 8 years in prison for a Las Vegas hotel heist. Of course, successfully making his case in a nationally televised hearing today reflected America's enduring fascination with this football star. I actually saw him play, so I got props for that. I remember seeing him actually play on the field. The ruling, the 70-year-old Simpson was convicted in 2008 of armed robbery involving two sports memorabilia dealers in a Las Vegas hotel room. He could be out, as they say, is October 1st, but he's got it going on, and he was serving a minimum of 9 years of a 33-year sentence. He was supposedly a model prisoner. When the final vote was granted to parole, they read it and they deliberated over 30 minutes. He lowered his head and then raised it up with a big smile and said, "Thank you, thank you, thank you." And emotional Simpson said while his sister Shirley Baker wept and hugged Arnell Simpson, his daughter. Then he was led down a hall. The former athlete raised his hands over his head in victory gesture and said, "Oh, God, oh." They should ask Nicole Simpson if he should be let go. All four parole commissioners cited his lack of prior convictions. I don't know what they were. Yeah, well, I guess he was never convicted of that murder, but they said he was low risk and he wasn't going to do anything, which includes he could be moving to Florida, which is oddly enough in our neck of the woods. There's rumors that he could be moving to Collier County, which is a very wealthy area, and it's the opposite of all the hype over there in Miami. So he could be moving to our neck of the woods. Let's get the juice on this show, huh?
Sure.
Ooh.
Come on.
He said, I've spent 9 years making no excuses about anything. I'm sorry that things turned out the way they did. I bet you are. Simpson said in his closing remarks during the hearing, "I've had no intention to commit a crime. I've done my time. I just want to get on back to my family and friends." He said, "Believe it or not, I do have some real friends, and I've tried to be helpful to everybody." Oh, it brings a tear to your eye, don't it? In 1997, he was actually found in a liable civil court for the deaths in order to pay $33.5 million to the survivors, including his children and the Goldman family. But he has paid up to this point zero. What a deal! And the best part is he makes $25,000 a month in his NFL.
Well, remember, he said he was never going to pay that.
That's what he said, and apparently he don't have to. I don't understand that either. If a guy's has to pay all this money, how would you allow somebody to take $25,000 a month and just live high on the hog after he owes 30? If you go ban on a car payment, they come and get you.
It's his pension, though. They can't touch his pension.
I know, but come on.
That,
man, come on. So he's earned a lot of things, but he's not paying for them.
Well, remember, he was found innocent of the crime.
Oh, I can't even believe that. I mean, you think it was accidentally just all the blood was just trailed all the way through his. I'm not going to retrial the whole trial here, but everybody knows that every bit of evidence.
He was set up.
He was set up. Well, a lot of people say that.
He did not do it.
Okay, well, that's what you think. I got some ocean property in Nevada.
He's innocent.
Okay, well, you're not alone.
He didn't do it, man.
You're not alone. A lot of people think that he was innocent. I don't think so. I think he had something to do with it, whether it was hell or high water. He had something to do with it. So too many loopholes.
He wasn't even around it.
Look, let's face it. You and I were in that position. We're gone. There's no way in the world we're ever getting any kind of justice.
Because we can't afford that kind of defense.
I cannot afford that defense. Justice is blind, my friends. Justice is blind. You need money to get justice. You need money just to get out of a court traffic ticket nowadays. So we will see. We will follow the never-ending story of O.J. the Juice is Loose Simpson and to see how it finally transpires. He's 70 years old. He'll probably live to be 140. That's his luck. He seems to be one of those guys that always comes out on top, no matter what.